Hey everybody, it's Mike here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to a new video in Python. Well, today I created a password generator and I'll make the code available in the description as before. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to walk through it line by line and I'm going to explain my thought process, why I did things the way I did, okay? Now, let me say this, I'm not a senior developer or anything like that. This is just how I code, so hopefully it's helpful to you guys, but there are many, many ways to do things in Python. Just remember that, okay? All right, let's get started. Okay, so line 3, import random. We're calling on a random module because we will be picking values at random later on. Lowercase alphabet, uppercase alphabet, and so forth, right? So it's a good thing to call on that module. Line 4, import string, imports ASCII files. Now, when we start choosing variables for our password, they're going to be from a large data set, right? Like the alphabet, like punctuation marks and so forth. By importing these strings, we can pick from them instead of typing all of them. So it saves us a lot of time, right? Okay, so then we get to the definition of the function. So we're defining a function called generate password, and that has a couple of rule sets here. The length has a maximum of 12, right? And then we have a number of booleans. Lowercase alphabet is true, uppercase alphabet true, digits is true, and symbols is true. So we can use all of these for our generated password, okay? Then we got an empty string here, characters equals quote, quote. This empty string will kind of be a placeholder for the choices made when the password is generated. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Right, line 12. If you use lower characters, okay, so what this all says is if we use lowercase, so we want lowercase alphabet, it will pick that from the ASCII lowercase. If we want uppercase alphabet, it will choose from the uppercase. If we choose digits, from the string digits. If we choose symbols, from the string punctuation, right? So these 4 if blocks check each boolean option and append the corresponding character set to characters to this string right here, all right? Okay, what if you choose something that is not does not fall within that range, right? It's not a character. Then you will get a value error. You must select at least one character type. If you don't select anything, then you get an error. Makes sense, right? If the user disabled all character types, so characters is still the empty string, the function raises a value error. I think that's self-explanatory. All right. Okay, what's next? Rule 29, password is. Now, a couple of things going on here. First of all, the random choice characters, so this section right here, that picks a single random character from the character string that was loaded before, right? Now, the generator expression, random choices character 4, in range and length, produces characters that fit the chosen range. So if you choose that you want 8 characters, then it will make sure that that fits within the choice that has been made, okay? Right, line 33, join puts those characters into one string. So it makes all these choices, uppercase, lowercase, and so forth, and join will put them together into one string. That will be your generated password. And then finally, in 34, that password is handed to you, so to speak, okay? So now that we have all that, we need to go to 39, right? Print password generator, which will literally print the text password generator, right? Then you get a number of questions. So related to the length, right? You need to put in a value of how long you wanted the password to be up until 12, right? So you can have 8, 7, 5, whatever you want. Right. Then there's going to be a printed text. Choose character types. Yeah. You say yes or no. Then lowercase, yes or no. Uppercase, yes or no. Digit, yes or no. Symbols, yes or no. You make all these choices. When these choices are made, the password is generated. So password is password generate, and then you have the length, which is what you chose, lowercase, uppercase, digits, and symbols. And then finally print the generated password. Okay. All right, and if there's an exception, you will get a value error. So if you did something wrong, then there you go. Now, that's the code. So let's see if it works, right? Which is kind of nice. So we're going to run it. Password generator, enter password length. Let's do 12. Hit enter. Choose character types. Include lowercase letters. Yes. Enter. Uppercase letters. Yes. Enter. Include digits, of course. Yes. Enter. Include symbols. Yes. Enter. And this is my generated password right here. So yeah, that's all there's to it. Not too complicated, but a good exercise, I would say. Feel free to play around with the code and make alterations. It's all good, right? And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if you like this kind of thing and if you want to see more, right? Well, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.